And here I am again, in Citizen Sleeper. One upgrade, waiting for two. So, where am I at here? Still working on this. Almost there with the Silas infiltration. That should do it. Credit collection. Now to try to extract the data. You are in. Maybe if you do this right, you might be able to pull something more than just IDs. But +1 on the dice, a danger option. And I'm not sure I want to risk something like that. Because that's just a 4. Not sure how long I've got. This will tell me in here. I've got several cycles yet before the sidereal departs, so I have time. So that's cool. Wait till I get better dice. The dice man. Use this one. That should do it. What else? Nah. Got a couple of those. Yeah. I've got plenty. Energy bar's not too bad. I'll have a bit of fungus. Oh yeah, this. That's fine. Oh yes. Now I'm gonna need scrap for this. Gather materials there. Just looking for scrap. I don't have any. There's ways to get it, but it's risky. Ow! I forgot about this. Yet again, insider. Chance for scrap components. I don't know. It's risky. Yep, it gave me energy. I don't understand this. It says something different. A freight operator. I'm the operator with my freight op. No, that doesn't quite work. I can't really... Oh, finally this one opens up over here too. You know, you go collect spores, risky option, +1. This one was previously locked, forage for fungus. The fungus that grow in the deep groves of the Green Bay are strange and typically avoided, but those with sharp eyes might find sustenance. So it says here +1- condition. Danger option, +1. This one over here is the chance to get spores. But I only have that. Not great dice. I got one. I have a spore. So this is, that's what I'm looking for. Put the spore in here. But that's not enough. 2 more needed. I'm out of dice anyway. End the cycle. And I'm back. With not great dice. There's an option up here as well. A danger option to gather scrap. I don't know what I'm going to do this turn. There's yet again Insider, which I haven't completed. Things, targets. It's not good dice though. That worked. Express delivery. It worked again. And it worked again. Just one away now from things, targets. Ow, I didn't realise this was back in. I need scrap, I can buy it. You have an allowance. Well, yeah, I've got plenty. Let me buy some scrap. And I was working on something over here. You put the scrap in. Gather materials, done that. Seal unit next. With all the materials, the unit now needs sealing section by section to be usable. It's a laborious task, but the outcome is worth it. So now this becomes a risky option +1. Once this place is sealed, it will be livable in, maybe even comfortable. A place to call your own. Can't do that right now. And you have 2 dice left. Those are ones. Start gathering this data. In amount of dice. I've still got this one. I'm waiting. I'm hoping to get a good roll. End the cycle. Yeah, I got it. Let's have a go at extracting the data here. I seem to have it. It is done. Go up here. Oh, not sure where I go next on this. I'm meeting him somewhere. So components. Since I'm here, get some energy. Tracking Havenage is available here. Set this data, there it is. I have them. The tea houses enforce signals for a hacker to come out for the upload. Their eyes widen as the data streams onto their system. That's repeatable. Ah, here we are. When you arrive at Len and Mina's unit, Castor is already waiting outside, leaning beside the door. Forgive me, Sleeper, but Silas is already buzzing with news of the breach. I was expecting you. Will this work? I don't like you tracking me. Don't worry, the breach cannot be traced to the specific IDs I'm about to create. Castor reaches into a pocket and produces a sleek green and white hand terminal. The data, please. Hand it over, or what is that? What is it? Something I acquired from Celis while you were busy on that ship. Castor pushes up his glasses. I haven't been waiting for you the entire time. You hand over a drive with the data, and Castor fishes around for a converter cable to hook it up. He slots it into the terminal, and after some whirring, a set of 2 transparent films marked with numeric sequences are produced. 2 tickets to an uncertain future. Castor smiles to himself. The child will go with Lem, of course. He pockets them. These are yours, but first, he holds out a white cube, your side of the deal. What is it? Hurry it up. Something to help us make use of you. He passes you the square, and you rest it in your palm, a small white perfect cube. Suddenly you feel a sharp pain and flinch. The cube jumps from your hand and rattles along the walkway. You look at Castor apologetically. Castor smiles. Not to worry. It has done its job. Now it is for you to do yours. You look down and see a tiny pinprick in the centre of your palm. Nothing sinister. Castor puts the terminal away. This way we can keep track of you and the sidereal horizon. I didn't agree to this. Whatever you need to do. Excellent. Castor hands you the transparent films. and you see shimmering portraits of you and Lem flickering beneath the surface. Go, give them the good news. And he reaches across and buzzes the unit. Lem slides open the door, half dressed in his gear. Sleeper, what brings you up here? Come in, he beckons you inside. You look to the side expecting to see Castor, but the wall is empty. The unit is cleaner, better organised than last time. Lem sits at the thin bar and gestures for you to sit. Mina's with some of the local kids. Someone has started doing lessons down the way. She seems to like it. Sit. You sit at the bar. What's up, Sleeper? I have some news. Play for time. Out with it then, Lem laughs. Rethink things. I have Silas IDs for us. I'll rethink first. You look around the unit, you look at Lem, he looks better, softer, more full of life. It's as if a weight's been lifted from his shoulders. You think of Mina, a few units down, learning with other children. You falter. Is the sidereal horizon better than this? Lem starts to look a little nervous. You in trouble? Dead. So I can say I have IDs for us, or I can say nothing. Forget it. Big choice time. Nothing. Forget it. You sure are acting funny, Lem squints at you. Are you sure nothing's up? I'm good, just tired. I hear you. Lem nods, been taking shifts moving freight at the midline. Hard work, but makes use of my Conway drone training. He pats you on the shoulder. He continues, but you barely hear him. What is holding you back? It is now or never. Will you leave together, or are you better off on the eye? I can show him the IDs, or destroy them. Phew, big moment, and I have decided I'm going to destroy them. You make a decision. Lem and Mina are better off here. You are better off here. Castor can go hang. Lem notices you aren't listening and stops. Fancy staying until Mina gets home? She'd be thrilled to see you. Sure. It's not long until the sidereal leaves you now. I was thinking of taking Mina to see it off when it does. What do you think? Why? Maybe because I'm stubborn, he smiles. Or maybe there's a lesson in there for little Mina. Not sure. Lem looks across the tiny unit, holding on. That's all we can do, right? Just hold on a little. He turns to you and smiles. The buzzer goes. That'll be her. Lem gets up and opens the door, and Mina, a bundle of energy and life, rushes into the room. Robot, she shouts. I learned how to draw a tree today. Lem laughs. Show me. Mina suddenly grabs her slate, now half obscured by shiny black tape, and brings it over. I never even saw a tree, says Mina, but Esther showed me. She starts with a line, then she draws a V, splitting it in two directions. Then she splits those lines again. She keeps doing this, keeps splitting and splitting the lines, until before long the whole slate is filled with branches. She sets it down proudly and hands you the pen. Your turn, she says. And a while later, when you leave, you don't even think to check for Castor by the door until it's too late. You stop and turn halfway down the walkway, but there's nothing there. Even that little white cube is gone. You stop and take out the two films, the faces, yours and Lem's, staring out from them like figures encased in ice. How did Castor even get these images? A rush of anger runs through you, and you crumple them in your hand. You let the films drop, and they bounce once, twice, then fall through the grill of the walkway into darkness, the future leaving as easily as it arrived. You pause for a moment. There doesn't seem to be anything else to be done, so you keep walking back through the low end, deep in thought. So, I figured there's still things to do here. Haven't got good dice. Oh. one away. Yeah, done it. Sleeper, you see Thing coming up the corridor as you step out of Mingji's, the kelp noodle smell still clinging to your clothes. He comes up fast and stops close, looking around suspiciously. I don't have long, take these. Thing palms you a couple of those metal thumbnail-sized drives, ripperworms. My slate's been buzzing like crazy. It seems your delivery shifts have turned up our 2 targets. He squeezes your shoulder. I knew you could do it. Now we nail those snakes. What do we do? I'm ready. Hardin's boys are all connected by some kind of closed network. You break the access protocols on both of them. You should be able to gain the location of the nearest network ports. Slot the ripperworms in those ports, 1 each, and they'll feed me anything and everything stored on Hardin's shuttle network. He smiles, can't wait to see what juicy plans they have in there. You hear the scuff of boots as a group comes up the corridor, likely on their way to place an order with Mingji. You turn for a second, and when you look back, Feng's already halfway down the corridor in the opposite direction. He raises a hand in farewell. Go. You run your fingers over the tiny ripperworm drives in your pocket and smile to yourself as you wonder how mad Jenna will be at Feng for this little excursion. Time to slot some worms. Where? What have I got to track here? Build a hole. Deal with killer. That's disable your tracker. I chose not to do that, so I'm not escaping on the side rail. Yeah, there's choices. Risky. Yeah, I've got 2 to go on that. And dice-wise, I've got 2 dice. Use that one up. I go home. End the cycle. End this part. And see you next time.